Hi, I'm Greg Watson, and I'm from Landlord's Link here in Dublin Street in Wanganui. Just wanted to bring to you the latest Real Estate Institute New Zealand stats to see what is happening in our region, and it makes for some great reading if you're a homeowner, but very sobering reading if you are not. This is relating to the sales in July. The new CEO of the Real Estate Institute, Jen Baird, talks about how the median prices for residential property in New Zealand have increased by 1/4, and that's across the board. Pretty amazing. She goes and gives some specific examples of very well-performing areas, and that includes Manawatu Wanganui. Manawatu Wanganui are grouped together as far as the stats go. So if we look at Auckland, almost 1.2 million as a median house price. If we look at New Zealand outside of Auckland, which takes away some of the inconsistencies with spreading the Auckland market across the rest of New Zealand, we're looking at a median house price of $687,500. So how does it look in the regions where you are? Well, the regions where we are, Manawatu Wanganui, new record median house price of $580,000, up an incredible 31.8%. And you'll see shortly that Wanganui specifically is performing even better than that. What this means by default is if you own a property or two and you're looking to buy another investment, you would need a 40% deposit or a 40% amount of equity. With these increases, even if you had two properties that went up 31%, you'd be able to purchase another. And that's what's happening for a lot of investors at the moment, getting these large returns. Also performing well, Auckland, Hawke's Bay in particular, and Marlborough and the West Coast. There's a little bit of commentary about a shortage of houses, which is the lowest ever, pretty much, nationally. And if we look at where houses are selling compared to a year ago, there's been a big movement up in the under 500,000 category. There's only half as many homes available, while there's almost twice as many in the $1 million plus as things move up. So even under this 750,000, there's only about 42% of homes in that area to be bought. The volumes are down. I won't dwell on that, but I just wanted to show you that this here shows the median prices in July compared to the year earlier, and that's in a list there if you'd like to have a pause and a read. So what's happening in Manawatu Wanganui? Specifically, there's median records in Manawatu, 629,000, Palmerston City, 678, Rangitikei District, 520, Tararua District, 445. There's a number of drivers, generally a lot of people moving into the region, and there were 29.6% of sales under that 500,000 in our region. Manawatu Wanganui has experienced a shortage of properties, and that's down 15.5% year on year. So let's pop down here to look more specifically. If we're comparing the median price in this column to where it is now, you can see here Wanganui District, 363 median a year ago is now 520. Even in 1 month, it's gone up 30,000, and that's across a volume of 55 sales, and really quite noticeable indeed. And so as a percentage, that's a 43% increase. Unfortunately, they don't differentiate Wanganui as a city from the district, but nevertheless, that's quite a stunning increase. How does this look as a graph? Still going up. There's always little dips here and there, but the trend does go up and will continue to go up in our region for some time yet, despite, in my opinion, what the national media are saying. So if you want help to know about securing a new property and that sort of thing, get in touch with myself or Tracy. They're in the middle of the picture. And I just wanted to remind you that I actually have a podcast which relates specifically to Manawatu Wanganui in the main, talking about real estate. As well as that, we look at national and international news from time to time. That's Property Matters. You can look up propertymatters.podbean.com. Podbean, a pretty unusual name there, but it's also available on Manawatu People's Radio, www.manawatupeoplesradio.nz under Property Matters. Thanks for watching. This is if you want a weekly dose of some news. Otherwise, I'll see you in a month's time with another report on how the market's going.